What it do, baby? We're getting ready for our 4th day of work since last year. Let's do it. I was actually about to finish getting ready without y'all, and I was like, hold on. I gotta show my peoples. But anywho, I need to take headshots because I don't have headshots. And they asked me for one. Yesterday, the CEO, she texted me. She was like, do you have headshots? Send it or whatever. And I was like, no, I don't. And then I was in a group chat with her assistant and the CEO's assistant. And she was like, oh, we could take some tomorrow. And I was like, oh, perfect. They gave us company shirts on Monday. So I was like, company shirt or something else. And she was like, let's do both. And then the CEO responded, perfect, good, great. And I was like, okay, cool. That works for me. Because, in the first week, you still trying to figure shit out. We ain't doing nothing, no way. We need something to do this morning anyway. Because the CEO is going to be in the meeting with like 2 other people. So it's really just going to be me, her, and the receptionist there. So low key, we need something to do. So yeah, we could take my headshot. Hit the angles, baby, or whatever. So that's gonna be fun. So I'm excited about that. And then it was so funny. The CEO, she was like, you need to have lunch, Ken. You didn't have lunch. I was like, I know. I was running around with you. And then when I came back, I had stuff to do. But yes, I'm about to go eat. This was around like 1 o'clock. But I was like, I can't figure out what I want. Can't figure out what I want. I was like, I'm gonna just go to 7-Eleven, get a snack, and come back. And she was like, no, like, what do you like to eat? Like, I'll tell you the places that's around here. We going back and forth, back and forth. And I was like, I'm gonna just go get Subway. She said Subway was closed. I don't love Subway, but I know how to judge it up. Whatever. She was like, well, there's this and this. She was like, do you like Hawaiian? I was like, oh, I love Hawaiian. What's places over here? One of my favorite little places is by the job. I was like, okay, cool. That's where I'm going to go. Mind you, I had already asked before if anybody wanted anything before they left. So I wasn't going to ask again. I was going to head out the door, go get my food. She was like, oh, okay, cool. So this is what I want. I looked her dead in her face. If you wanted Hawaiian, why you ain't say that in the beginning? We just wasted 10 minutes. I could have been on the way. You could have just said that. And she was like, no, I wanted it to be your choice, but it wasn't mine. It was yours. Yo, she's hilarious. So I went and got us lunch or whatever. And it was cute. It was nice. We had lunch together. She was like, I went and dropped off her food at her desk, and then I went back I was about to go back to my desk. She was like, no, eat with me or whatever. And it was me, her, and the IT guy. I got him food too or whatever. Yeah, so we had lunch together. That's my friend. She's so sweet. She remind me of my grandma, but don't tell her that. But in the best way possible. They both cute together, like that. Like the cute old ladies. But don't tell her that. She be like, I'm old, but I don't look it. And she really don't. She look good, but she's so cute. But yeah, my 3rd day went very well. Yeah, we'll see.